So I'm in a location of the Sierra Nevada, which I've never been to before. And, you know, I've lived here my whole life, and so it's very unusual for me to go to an area of the Sierra Nevada I've never been to before. But there are many reasons why people wouldn't want to go climbing here. And so I discovered this mountain range over here that I'm looking at. And, you know, I really like it. It's very jagged. Basically, this whole area has very jagged spires and ridge tops and things. It's very cool looking. But it's very remote. It's very obscure. And so I'm not going to disclose the name of the area or the names of the peaks. And I actually had a look at the map. And this peak and that one have names already. But I don't like those names. And there are no compelled speech laws in the United States. And so because those names suck, I'm gonna rename these peaks to better sounding, cooler names, but also because I want to preserve the secrecy of this area and not, you know, not blow up the spot. Of course, if you've been here before and you know the names of the peaks, please try and refrain from mentioning them in the comments. But anyways, I have decided I'm gonna name that peak on the far left. That's gonna be, well, the whole thing is gonna be called the Angels Range. That one on the left is gonna be called White Angel. That big jagged one right there with the two peaks on it, the very cool looking one, that one's gonna be called Death Angel. That one in the back, that one's gonna be called Grace Angel. And that one's gonna be called Mystic Angel. So Mystic Angel is the highest one of the range, followed by Death Angel in a close second. And so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and head up Death Angel. I'm not sure if I can climb that spire there. It looks like there's two spires. I can't tell which one's higher, but I'm gonna try. This here is the ridge that I'm thinking about traversing. And this peak on the left here, I'm calling that one White Angel, and it is currently unnamed. So unless you have a better name, I'm going to go ahead and name this peak White Angel. The way I'm going to come up, or the way I'm planning at least, is this ridge right here. And the route finding looks, you know, a little tricky because there's a lot of spires and big walls and things, but I'll figure it out. And then I'll descend this col here and then ascend this area. Now I'm not sure if I'm going to, what we're looking at here is the east side of the ridge. So I'm not sure if I'm going to go and transition over to the west side, if that's easier, because this side looks like it's got a lot of overhangs and walls and barriers and snow, and it looks hard. I don't know if I can do it. So anyway, this right here in the middle of the picture, this is Death Angel. And I don't know which of those two spires are the highest one. I'm going to name the highest one Death Angel Spire. Maybe they're both the same size and I have to climb both of them. I hope not. Or maybe they're 5th class and I can't climb either one of them. I don't know. But I'm going to try. And then we're going this way. Well, I'm not going to go that way. Maybe another time. But this is called Grace Angel. It is currently also unnamed. So unless you have a better name, I'm going to go ahead and go with Grace Angel. And then moving to the right here, and this is actually much farther back, you have the highest peak in the range, Mystic Angel, which is, you know, it doesn't look too hard. There's no spires there. And there is a lake on the back side there. And the trail, the trail goes down into this valley here, which, you know, is a reasonably popular trail, but with all the snow from this really severe winter we had, I highly doubt I'm going to encounter a single person on this trip, but we'll see. Alright, so I put on my micro spikes and took out my ice axe because the trail is snow covered, and so I'm having to do a little bit of navigation, which is fine, but I should be at the base of the ridge in hopefully less than an hour. All right, so I finally made it to the base of the ridge here, and this right here is White Angel. So I'm gonna try and head up, I guess, this ridge here, up these hills, and then across. All right, so I thought that was the summit, and it's not. And as you can see, there are many pinnacles here. I guess that one is the summit, White Angel. Pretty close. Okay, here comes the scary part. Got good feet there. It's actually not that hard if you just go really slow and just really think about all your moves. I don't want to speak too soon. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's scary. This will be one for the record books. I'm just really taking my time here because this is definitely the crux. All right. Looks like this is the top of White Angel. A little scrambling to get up here. I'd say it's exposed 3rd class, maybe easy 4th class. I guess it's easy 4th class. Who am I kidding? It was kind of hard. What a view. So over there is Death Angel, and I do believe it's that one on the left over there. And then in the back you got Grace Angel, and right there is Mystic Angel. And it looks like it'd be a lot easier to just come from this valley here and head up. So I guess looking at the route here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head down this ridge, which should be pretty easy. And then once I get to that part, it's going to be a lot of route finding. Yeah, you know what I might do? I might actually go down the valley a little bit, just a little bit, and then side hill over there, because I want to avoid this big wall here. Ah, it doesn't look easy. It really doesn't look easy. I gotta really decide what I'm gonna do. Am I gonna come from this side or that side? You know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm actually gonna go down that way and then up across. Because this way has a lot of snowfields, and I bet you the route finding is just insane. So there's my route. This side. Two o'clock, getting closer. Okay, so I reached the base of what I think is the summit spire, and I'll leave my backpack behind and my water, and that's about it. I'm just hoping this is a 3rd class scramble to get up here. Easy. Guess I better not count my chickens yet until they hatch. Whew. Oh wow. This is quite the summit. Definitely one of the more precarious summits I've been on. There's Mystic Angel over there, Grace Angel, and this one I haven't named, but I think I'm going to go with War Angel. Sounds pretty cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and sign the register here. After all, gotta make it official. Whoa, this thing looks old. Last entry, Doug Mantle. August 22. Oh, and then 10/5. I can't read that. Alright. What's today? Sometime in July. July 8th. There, keep it simple. Whew. Alright, so I'm on top of Death Angel, and I'm calling this spire here Death Angel Spire. There's kind of like two spires, this one and that one, and they look kind of like horns, so I thought Death Angel was appropriate. Anyways, it just sounds cool, who cares? Better than the name that it really has, believe me. Yeah, I mean, this is really one of the more dramatic summits I've been to, I'd say. It definitely has a lot of exposure, especially down this face here with the snow. I guess this is the east face. Anyway, taking a look over here. That's Mystic Angel, and then over there we have Grace Angel, and I didn't know this one existed, but I'm now calling it War Angel. Very cool summit. Very beautiful day. Just grateful to be up here and experience this incredible view. All right, now goes the down climb. Honestly, I felt like going up wasn't nearly as scary as I was imagining it, especially from far away. It looked a lot more intimidating. And I did feel like when I was going slow, I felt really in control and I didn't feel scared. So I guess it was perfect because it had a challenge to it, but it wasn't so hard that it was beyond my capabilities. Of course, I'm not done yet. Again, I shouldn't count my chickens until they hatch, but I've, over the years learned the importance of really going slow. I mean, there's no sense in rushing it and then falling to your death and dying. Of course, the human brain is an interesting contraption. It doesn't allow you to go towards cliffs very easily. But, with some practice and understanding of rock formations, you start to gain a little bit more confidence. Of course, going slow really is the key. A lot of these blocks are loose. I actually feel like when I go really slow, I really feel, again, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like a meditation. It feels like some sort of therapy. Let's see. I guess I'm gonna put my foot there. Yeah, this is easy. You just have to be careful, that's all. But truth be told, it is actually pretty easy. Come on. You're fine, dude. This is easy. It's got a big handle right here. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I went this way. gotta go slow. All right, so I just got off the summit and I'm heading down. Definitely want to get out of here as quick as possible because I'm low on water. And believe it or not, there is actually a fair amount of route finding to get up here and a lot of scree. Okay, so I made it back to the car. It's 7:30. I'm really tired. I'm really dehydrated. There was a lot of bushwhacking and a lot of maneuvering through snowfields and trees, and I'm just excited to be back in the car. Anyway, I'm gonna go down the road a little bit and I'm gonna try to find a campsite that I can like pull into. So I think I'm gonna try and sleep here tonight. I'm not gonna try and drive home, I'm too tired. So as you probably know, I read a lot of books. But there is one book that is my favorite. If you count the favorite as the number of times I've read it. And that is Taken by Bear in Yellowstone by Kathleen Snow. And this is the perfect campfire stories book. You know, when I was a kid, we used to read a lot of scary stories, and I love scary stories. But what I was really scared of as a kid wasn't ghosts or ghouls or zombies, it was bears. And I'm still scared of bears, which is why I have my bear spray here. But the book not only is terrifying, it also has a lot of beneficial value for your camping experiences, so you can be more bear aware and understand how these animals operate in the wild. In looking at these cases, what I can tell you is that most of the time, the victims had only a couple of seconds to react to the bear that attacked them. And so it is an educational book, but I like how it's divided into these very digestible chapters. So you can open it up to any page you want and just start reading a story at your campfire.